Does that feel good, lady? She says, oh, does that ever feel good? That is an industrial street brusher. But here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, that is a big cat scratching post. Yeah, are you scratching yourself, Miss Shanti? She says, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm showing off my beautiful face, and here comes my beau to come over and say hello to us as well. Jen McCabe, you hit the nail on the head. It's the Queen, Queen Shanti Deva, and it looks like she's got a scratch to itch. You can see her nudging against the wall of her bedroom. She was just taking advantage of this big old brush over here. That's something that Shanti has had in a handful of her habitats. I can remember that being outside in Roar Ridge. I remember you scratching on that thing. It's great to see caretakers bringing it over to her indoor bedroom here in Pride Prairie. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. A little bit of a soggy afternoon here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. I'm here in the Pride Prairie building, the indoor building. Of course, the cats have 24/7 access to their outdoor building. We'll let Chipino talk to us. Is that it, Mr. Troopers? Is that it? Do you want to sing back, Miss Shanti Deva? Oh, it is potty time, and good job, Shanti, outside of your bed, too. Welcome, everyone. Happy Thursday. Glad to have everybody tuning in here to the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are in the indoor building of Pride Prairie. All of our animals have a central animal building where they have little bedrooms that they can take advantage of. You can see Chipino's got his den box in the back full of straw and hay. I see some toys. And then Chipino's also got a little perch or platform over there. And then it wouldn't be right if Miss Shanti didn't have her own comforts in her space. You can see she's got her large den box, oversized den box. And then another kind of small bed over there for her to take advantage of. Shanti the Queen, that is right. I'm going to see. Were you playing with your cardboard, Choops? Yeah. Caretaker AJ just brought in a little something special for Mr. Chipino for today's live post. But we wanted everyone to come and spend some time with Miss Queen Shanti Deva. You can see her kind of gazing out of her door there. Because last week we witnessed Miss Shanti have a seizure. And Tammy kind of went through and explained some of what we saw and what we've observed on this live post. But since that seizure had happened last week, Shanti had not had another one. Fortunately, we were able... Oh, you're getting comfy, pretty lady. Fortunately, we were able to set up a webcam for her, and we were monitoring Shanti 24/7 to make sure that she did not have another seizure. And at 26 years old, we all know Shanti Deva. She has had her bouts where maybe we had thought it was time to say goodbye to her, but she's been right behind us to prove us wrong. And we, like I said, have been keeping an eye on Queen Shanti, and are going to be trying to figure out if this was something that we need to investigate and something that we could supplement to help prevent these seizures, or if, this is just Shanti's way at 26 years old telling us that her time is getting a little bit closer. And that's how Tammy phrased it, and I think that's a really eloquent way to say it. And one thing that you guys know here at the Wildcat Sanctuary is we never hold on to a cat here out of selfishness. We always do what's right for the cat and not right for us. And that's one thing that we pride ourselves on here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And one thing we never really take for granted is that our cats, they're not here forever. And we're here to give Shanti the best life possible here while she is with us. And we're so fortunate that we have you, our supporters, right there behind us. But Miss Shanti is out like a light. We saw her at the beginning of the post, scratching on her on her big brush over here. But she got her meal earlier in the day. And now, Shanti, I can't think of any better way to spend a rainy afternoon than hanging out in your indoor bedroom like this. And you can see Mr. Chipino, he's like, yeah, I'm not too wild about the rain either. I think I might hang out in my indoor bedroom too. Oh, and a big yawn from Queen Shanti. And like I said, that seizure had happened last week, and Shanti's been kind of under close supervision from our caretakers, and she has had access to her full habitat. She's been drinking well. She's maintaining her diet. We've actually added lots and lots of water buckets to make sure that she's staying hydrated. She has 2 in her indoor bedroom, and I think she's got something like at least 3 or 4 outside. Just extra opportunities for her to stay hydrated and healthy. What do you think, Mr. Choopers? And this was also after Shanti had suffered through that seizure. Is kind of one indication that we still realize that she was her same self. Is you guys might remember that we had the lion move happen the other week, and so Sophie and Kimba are now in Pride Prairie here, and Shanti, despite having that seizure just a day before, was right back to her old self and was actually hissing at Sophie and Kimba from across the way. And just going to show us that she's still got a little spit and fire in her, and we're happy to see that. We did put up some blinds on the other opposite wall just not to distress her or anything like that, but was a little bit of a reinforcement that Queen Shanti Deva is still with us and is still her kind of spitfire self. Hey, Choops, huh? Hey, Mr. Chipino, he can be a little sensitive, so I'm going to stay crouched like this. He's not too wild when people stand over him. He says, hey, what are you guys doing? Do you have any extra food for me? Any extra food for Mr. Chipino? We did put some enrichment in there. See, maybe some people are wondering, well, why doesn't Chipino have a tail? And we were told by Chipino's former caretakers that he... given his name, Chipino, which roughly translates into certain dialects in Spanish, animal with little or no tail, and since Chipino is his given name, we assume he was born that way. That's always a good question, though. And it may look like Miss Shanti's just sleeping, but she was just with us earlier, and I actually really kind of like that she's just kind of gone and settled down for a nap here. There she's letting out a big yawn there. Caretakers are sure to make sure that she's getting fresh bedding and straw. What do you hear out there, Shanti? Still hears the humming and buzzing of UTVs outside of her indoor bedroom. Miss Shanti Deva, you actually moved your favorite manger outside a little bit closer to the habitat wall, so we'll be able to do fun live posts with you basking out in your favorite spot. And another thing I've been seeing Shanti do this past week, I mentioned how she's been active and taking advantage of her outdoor habitat, which is so great to see in the wake of the seizure that she had last week. But Shanti has been spending a lot of time she's spending a lot of time sitting across the shared wall with her boyfriend Chipino, and that's one thing that certainly warms my heart, and I know warms yours, is seeing Chipino show affection to this old lioness. And we know that Chipino, he's got a little soft spot for those older lionesses. If many of you remember Miss Saltania, another one of our lion rescues from Argentina, and the relationship that he had with her was also something quite special. And I want to thank everyone. I saw someone comment that they had donated. For some reason, Facebook isn't showing me the donations, but again, I certainly appreciate everyone's support, given the fact that it's Miracle Match, where your donations are doubled for cats like Shanti. Thank you for giving a gift. Holly Winscott says, her coat looks most excellent. You're right about that. Her coat's looking good. If you just joined us, we are just checking in with Queen Shanti Deva. She is in the middle of a nap. Boy, oh boy. We caught her at the beginning of the post, scratching her head on one of her big industrial brushes that we have in her room. But now it looks like she's taking a nap in her bed, but I look across the way, and I see Fabio, a.k.a. Kimba, appearing in our indoor bedroom here. And Kimba and Sophie's move over here to Pride Prairie was in an effort to get them more comfortable with an indoor space. And so far, caretakers have been reporting they've been using their indoor space, and right now they just have access to their indoor bedroom and their shift yard. And you've heard us say that on live posts before with these two, and that's just to reinforce with both of them that their indoor room and their shift yards are going to be safe spaces. Japino is such a good boy. You're right about that, Julie. Appreciate some of the stars we've received on today's post as well. Sorry if I'm missing some of your comments, everyone. Are you sleeping, Shanti? She says, yes, I am. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, scrolling through the comments here, that's Queen Shanti Deva, who is taking a big cat nap here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We're here in the indoor building of our Pride Prairie area. There's Mr. AJ here. We can see the expansive indoor rooms we like offering our cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Every single one of our residents, all the way down to our hybrid residents, all the way up to our lions, have an indoor space to seek shelter and enjoy the comfort of being able to stay outside of the elements, and especially on a day like today when it's a little rainy outside, and of course we're here in Minnesota and we endure those Minnesota winters. It's truly an excellent resource for our residents, and we're so proud that we're able to offer these type of spaces to them. And so I think maybe next week, when the weather's a little bit nicer, we'll have to slate another live post for Miss Shanti. And like I said, she's been spending a lot of time in her outdoor manger. We got some great photos of her earlier this week of her soaking in the sun, and just really awesome to see how much she's kind of keeping up with things. We've talked a little bit earlier on this post, and you might have heard Tammy last week announce that we had noticed that Shanti had fallen and had a seizure. And she's been under close supervision since then. We've actually been monitoring her with a webcam. Fortunately, she has not had another seizure since. Like I said, we're just monitoring her, and we're going to do a little investigating to see if there's maybe something we could do to help prevent another seizure from happening, or if this is just a 26-year-old lioness's way of kind of telling us politely that her time is coming close. And that's one thing that we're always, not quite ready enough here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, but we always do appreciate cats like Shanti giving us a little bit notice so we can spend some extra time with her and give her some extra love and care and attention, everything that she's entitled to. So I think as the Queen continues to nap, everyone, I appreciate everyone spending some time with us today. It's been great seeing her get comfortable in her indoor bedroom. I'm going to highly, highly suggest that you go and check out the full post. Right at the beginning, Miss Shanti was up and at 'em and was scratching right here on this big industrial brush and really hitting that sweet spot. It was quite cute before her nap here. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Miss Shanti Deva, big yawn. If only you knew how many people love you out there, Shanti, and how important you are to so many of us. You know what? I take that back. I think she does know how many people love her and how important she is to so many of us. So, Miss Queen, I want you to enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And like I said, we are going to be tuning in with Miss Shanti. She's like, oh, let me get up and do a little stretch here. We're going to be bringing you Miss Shanti again on another live post next week when she's enjoying a beautiful day here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We don't blame you if you want to hang out inside if it's a little rainy, lady. It's a little rainy out there. All right, everyone. There's the Queen. She's up and at 'em. Big stretch for Shanti. Good girl. Good girl. All right, everyone. Thank you so much again. Queen Shanti Deva, we're looking forward to seeing you on the next live post. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Thursday, and we hope to see you soon. Bye, Shanti.